throughout this entire movie, there's so many like cool moments and things like that. You get exactly what you expect in this kind of movie. So many like cool moments, so many like cool shots, so many cool things that they do, directions they take the characters, as well as how open they leave for the story going forward. And although it's not exactly relevant to movies, I find it absolutely amazing how EA fucked it up with the Avengers video game. Have you seen that game?
No.
Okay. Oh man, it just got announced that they're ending support for it. If I told you that not EA, it might as well be EA, Square Enix. If I told you that the people who created Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII Remake, as well as a bunch of other Lara Croft actually is what they own. They used to own. They sold it for NFTs. But if I told you that company was making a character action based video game based on the Avengers franchise, what do you think? What would you expect from that game?
Fast action combat.
Okay.
Maybe some RPG elements.
Okay. All right.
And good game design.
All right. So, fast action combat. All right. Well, I can't do that for you. But what I can do is the same 3 enemies over and over again, and this one enemy that just completely slows down the game. We can do that for you. All right. Good game design. Debatable. You know what? How about this? A compromise. We're gonna have an RPG system, but it's locked behind microtransactions. How about that? You like that? Sound good to you? That's what you wanted, right? All the cool costumes, microtransactions. Oh, and also, in order to progress in the game, you have to collect these resources that you get from what are essentially loot boxes. Some of them you pay for, some of you don't. Sounds good to you, right? Good game? Great game. Love it? He loves it. He loves it, guys. It's the best game ever. How did they fuck that up? It's like one of the most boring games who have come out that year. The story is also kind of bad, but that's an entirely different issue. Actually, no, that is a really good issue. How do you fuck that up? The story of Avengers is not like great by all that means, but it's good enough for what it's supposed to be. I find it amazing that any company could take what at the time was one of the hottest properties on Earth and just make it into this watered down, it's like cosmetic heavy as well as it's like a very grindy game, reminiscent of Star Wars Battlefront 2. You remember that kerfuffle?
Oh god, that lets governments get involved.
Yeah, you gotta like collect all these resources to build the thing that you want, but those resources are locked behind these. It's a paywall as well as like a massive grind if you want to get it for free. The combat is very samey. You just kind of mash the same button over and over again. There's not a whole lot of nuance between the characters. Not every character plays the same, but they play similar enough that there isn't a whole lot of fun to be had between these characters.